In this video, let us learn about the story of Rama's ancestors. Ayodhya was ruled by the king named Saharan. He had two wives named Kesari and Sunadai. They didn't have any children. Once they went to Brihu Maharishi and expressed their grievances. Brihu Maharishi blessed one child for the first wife, Kesari, and 60,000 children for the second wife, Sunadai. After a few months, both Kesari and Sunadai became pregnant. A child was born to the first wife, Kesari, and a flesh was born to the second wife, Sunadai. Sunadai kept it in a big ghee vessel. 60,000 children were born from it. In Mahabharata, 100 children were born to Gandhari in the similar manner. The single child born to Kesari was named Asamanjan. As the name suggested, he did many evil deeds, and his father thought if they married a good girl to Asamanjan, he would rectify and act and become a good person. However, even after the marriage, his atrocities did not abate. A boy child was born to Asamanjan, and he named his son as Amsuman. He grew up with good deeds and with a strong personality, and hence his grandfather Saharan liked him very much. Unable to bear the atrocity of Asamanjan, his father, King Saharan, sent Asamanjan to the forest. After some time, the king Saharan performed Aswamedha Yajna and sent a white horse and soldiers along with the horse. As a custom on those days, whomsoever holds the horse must fight and win King Saharan. He also sent 60,000 of his sons along with the horse. The grandson, Amsuman, was with the king Saharan. The horse roamed many places and cities, and the soldiers and sons fought with all the kings of those cities and won those places. On observing this, Lord Indiran got scared, and he thought that his position would be in danger. He stole that horse overnight. All the 60,000 sons and the soldiers searched for the horse, but the horse was nowhere to be found. They decided to go to the underworld to search. They started digging the earth to go to the underworld. There, Lord Narayanan took the form of sage Kapila Maharishi and was holding the earth. The horse was standing near the sage Kapila. Indran hid the Yajna horse in the Patal Loka. They thought it was the sage Kapila who had stolen the Yajna horse. They decided to attack sage Kapila, not understanding that he was Sriman Narayana. Sage Kapila opened his eyes in anger, and at that moment 60,000 sons were burned to ashes. Since the horse, soldiers, and the 60,000 sons were not back after a long time, King Saharan sent Amsuman to search for them. Amsuman roamed over places and he couldn't find the horse and his stepfathers and soldiers. He decided to go to the Patal Loka. He dug the earth and went to the Patal Loka. There he saw the horse standing near the sage Kapila. Amsuman sat next to the sage Kapila and waited for a long time. Sage Kapila opened his eyes and blessed him. Then Amsuman asked about his 60,000 stepfathers. Sage Kapila told that they came to attack him and hence he burned them all at sight. He showed the burnt ashes piled up like a mountain. Amsuman got shocked to hear this. Sage Kapila told to Amsuman that he couldn't carry those ashes. He could only take the horse. He also told that whenever the celestial Ganga came to Pataloka, and at that time only they will get salvation. Amsuman then left the palace and went to his grandfather King Saharan and told everything. King Saharan, after completing the yajna, went to the Himalayas and performed penance to bring Ganga to Pataloka. During that time, Amsuman ruled the country. He got married and got a boy child named Dilipan. Amsuman went to the Himalayas and did penance to bring Ganga to the Pataloka. He also could not bring Ganga. After a few years, Dilipan got a child by grace of a sage, and he named his child as Bahiradan. Years passed by. Bahiradan became the king of Ayodhya. He then got the responsibility to give salvation to his ancestors. He also gave the responsibility of the country to the ministers and went to the Himalayas and did penance towards Brahma. Brahma appeared before him and told, Ganga, who is in heaven, will go to Patal Loka. But current of river Ganga is huge when she descends from heaven, and only Lord Shiva can hold Ganga. So do penance to Lord Shiva and get his blessings. Bahiradan, known for his perseverance, started penance towards Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva appeared in front of him and accepted to carry Ganga on his head and released her to the earth. Lord Shiva was standing with his braided hair. At that time, Ganga descended from heaven arrogantly. So Lord Shiva got angered and suppressed Ganga on his head. Bahiradan pleased Lord Shiva to forgive Ganga for her mistake and release her. Lord Shiva then slowed down Ganga and rubbed it from his head. He rubbed it in the place called Bimbisaras. Lord Shiva, also known as Gangadharan, because he has Ganga on his head. The place where Ganga worshipped Lord Shiva and descends further is called Rudraprayag. Ganga is also named Bahiradi because it came about due to Bahiradan's perseverance. On the way, Ganga destroyed Janna Maharishi's ashram. Janna Maharishi got angry and drank Ganga as it is. Bahiradan then asked Janna Maharishi to release Ganga and forgive her. Sage Janna Maharishi released Ganga through his ears. Hence, Ganga also got the name of Janvi. Ganga followed as directed by Bahiradan. At one point, Ganga split into 7 branches and joined at one point. In these 7 places, the Saptarishis were performing penance. So, Ganga touched all the Saptarishis' feet and came down and joined in one place. This place is called as Rishikesh. Then, Ganga travelled from there and went to Patal Loka and dissolved the ashes of Bahiradan's ancestors. Then, Ganga went on and mixed in the Bay of Bengal. This kind of perseverance of Bahiradan to bring Ganga to the Patal Loka is called Bahirada Prayatnam. After this time only, it is believed that moksha would be attained if the ancestors' ashes were dissolved in the Ganga. This story was told by Vishwamitra to Rama and Lakshmana. He told that your ancestors are the reason why Ganga came to earth.